I'm using my We Crochet Brava brown yarn. Is it a name other than that? Probably. What is the other name? Espresso. It's espresso. But for this, it's gonna be crap. Hello. Today I am making something that two of y'all suggested, and each of these people suggested different things. One said to try this, and this other one said I need to get this. I, of course, listened to these wise women, and I knew these ladies understood me really well when they suggested these things. The first thing that was suggested was to make a Dammit doll. And if you don't know what a Dammit doll is, I have asked ChatGPT to give us a description of one. So here's what Chat said. A Dammit doll is a small handmade cloth doll designed to help people relieve stress or frustration in a humorous way. It's typically about 12 inches tall and comes with a little poem or saying on its chest, such as, "When you want to kick the desk or throw the phone and shout, here's a little Dammit doll you cannot do without. Just grasp it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it. And as you whack its stuffing out, yell, damn it, damn it, damn it." Doesn't that sound fun? I thought so. Chat goes on to say, the idea is that when you're stressed, instead of losing your cool, you grab the doll and physically but safely, there's the key, vent your frustration by hitting it against something or squeezing it. They're often sold as gag gifts or novelty stress relievers. Chat is also offering to create a pattern for me. I don't think I need that because another one of you lovely ladies suggested I get this book. And I listened to you, and you were right. I needed this book. If you don't know what this book is, it is called Cursed Crochet. And all of the patterns in here are awful, and they were created by ChatGPT. I thought that making something this horrible as a Dammit doll would be amazing. Don't you think so? Yes, of course you do. This was not compiled by a person. This is actually compiled by a publishing company. And so they have taken all these different characters they've asked Chat to create, and they cleaned it up a little bit so that the patterns actually make sense, and some of these are awful, awful. And I thought these would be perfect Dammit dolls, because if you threw something around that was really pretty that you made, you would not feel good about that. But if you destroyed something that was awful, you would feel a lot better. Right? Yes, of course you would. So I thought, let's use one of these to make a Dammit doll. They have also given each creation a different name because it's so bad, it couldn't be what they asked for. So this is a flamingo, but they call it a blamingo. It's a snowman. It is basically a snowman with black legs. There is also a wonderful pattern of Kirby. Kirby is a game character that a lot of kids play. Instead of calling it Kirby, they've called it Disturby because this looks nothing like Kirby. The butterfly leaves a lot to the imagination. The Missteppa pig, because it's supposed to be a Peppa Pig, but they missteppa on that one. There's an axolotl, which they have called an axolotl. There's a giraffe, except it doesn't have a neck. It's just two balls on top of each other with some legs. And a dragon, because y'all, look at that. It's bad. It's real bad. Does that look anything like a dragon? No. But you could give it to somebody and say, look what I made you. This dragon. Or this blob. But it's your favorite colors. You're welcome. I just have a feeling that this crowd that I'm with, some of y'all are really nice. Really, really nice people. But I have a feeling underneath your niceties, you're not. You have a dark streak. Like me. I am an only child. I like things my way. When they are not my way, I am angry. And I expect other people to like the things the way I like them. You're wrong if you don't. Ask my husband. He has experienced this. Poor man. And also my poor children, because they do so many things that drive me up a wall, because not only am I an only child and have that personality, but I also am a little OCD. And there are things that they do that I'm just like, why did you do that? Why did you put the cup beside the sink instead of in the sink? Why do you have an empty can beside the trash can instead of in it? Why? Why couldn't you open it and put it in there? Why are there bowls upstairs with old food Why is that there? Things like that really, really, really drive me crazy. I don't think I'm alone in that. I don't think that's just an only child problem, but it's real bad when I have nothing to work off of from not having siblings. I don't know how many of these things are normal, because in my world, I was also perfect as a child, so I didn't do these things. So when other people do it, I'm like, were you raised in a barn? Or they leave their shoes out. I have a blind parent. You never left things on the floor, ever. Because if you leave things on the floor and she doesn't know, she falls. You never leave things on the floor. What do they leave on the floor here? Everything. Everything they leave on the floor. Backpacks, lunch boxes, water bottles, shoes, clothes, underwear, everything. They leave it on the floor. So we need a Dammit doll on days when I can't handle all of that, because summer's coming up. Guess what's going to be on the floor a lot? Yes, you already know, don't you? You know. There were several creations out of here I thought, this would be great, or this would be great, or this would be great. There are so many in here that would be wonderful, horrible little creations to make. And what I have chosen to create today is called a capybara. Y'all, this capybara was calling me. And is it because it has crap in the name? Yes. Is it brown? Yes. Does it make me think of other things that I probably say when I am upset and what I think would be appropriate for a Dammit doll? Yes. Yes to all those things. What would make you feel better to destroy and yell, damn it, damn it, damn it, better than a piece of crap? Right? So that's what we're going to make. And we're going to put a little something extra in it to make sure that it has that right oomph when you either throw it down or you maybe throw it at somebody that's really making you want to say so many words, and the best word to say might just be damn it, because it's children and you can't say those other words to them, especially if they're yours. You don't want to hurt them that way. Summer's coming and they're going to be here for like 12, 13 weeks, all day, every day. I'm going to need something, y'all. And this one's really easy. Let me go ahead and get my supplies. I have my unicorn ball. I am using my I'm using my We Crochet Brava brown yarn. Is it a name other than that? Probably. What is the other name? Espresso. It's espresso. But for this, it's going to be crap. I'm using my Furls size D, which is a 3mm. This is one of the old ones. They don't make these anymore. This is the Odyssey, but I love these. I kind of like these more than the new ones that are the solid, I think they're aluminum ones. Those are really nice, but there's a weight that comes with these that I just love, and they're just so smooth, but they don't make these anymore. Now it has a little description here. Let's face it, we're all obsessed with capybaras because of TikTok. They're the largest rodents in the world and the largest in our hearts. So it just makes sense to make an exceptionally unhinged crochet version. No doubt the capybara and its song will go viral. Yes, it will. It says to use a size G, but I have said it before, I am a very loose crocheter. Like yarn loose. It's not tight. My holes are big, so I go down more than other people do. Let's go ahead and look at other stuff before I go down further into the hole I just dug myself. Okay, it starts off normal, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this part. We're just going to do this next section, which is just real basic and simple. And it looks like this is going to be a ball. I was expecting so much, exactly that. I was expecting a ball, and I'm getting that. Yay. I'm finished with that part. Now I'm going to start decreasing it. This is going to be a little piece of capybara, but this is like a really good, like a hacky sack size. So you can like throw this at someone and it's going to mean something. Or a wall, or like I said, someone, and they're going to catch your point. especially when I show you what I'm going to put in here. Like I said, I am sadistic and petty.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
I'm going to start stuffing my capybara, and I'm going to start off nice and soft with just fiberfill. Once I've got a nice little cushion in the bottom, I am going to add my little extra piece of magic. And that magic is glass beads or rocks. Before you think that I'm just being cruel. If you're going to possibly be throwing this, you needed to have some weight. You don't have to use rocks. You can use perler beads or other things. I don't know. Rice. I've had bad experiences with rice and food of any kind and stuff like this because bugs. And I choose not to do that. So I'd rather just use rocks or glass beads. And that's what's going in this guy. Let's see, let's just do a rock and a bead. So we have a little bit of earthy something and then glassy something. Maybe those have a meaning in voodoo Dammit Dolling creations. I don't know. This is all me. I'm just making this up as I go. The rocks and the glass beads, just give it a little bit of weight so it can either stand up or it will hit somebody and they know they've been hit by something. I'm not saying you should do that, but just in case, you could. I just broke my pencil stuffing my capybara. But this just goes along with why this thing is probably already jinxed, because I broke a pencil stuffing it. And because I broke my pencil in it, all I want to say is, damn it. It's okay to say that word because that's what this is called. All right, now we're going to make the nose with dark brown yarn. I have darker brown right here. It's one thing I hate about my Brava yarns. Man, finding the center is just miserable on these things. There is so much yarn barf whenever I try to find one. Okay, since this isn't big, I'm just going to use this outside string because I don't want to go digging for the middle. This is just a simple little circle. Easy peasy. Oh, great. This clashes beautifully. Aren't these two terrible browns together to make this adorable capybara? It is turning out to be just crappy, like its name. Now we're going to make his ears, and we're back to the light brown yarn. Now these are going to be made using a chain. This is precious. ChatGPT really outdid itself. It's a square. It is a 3-stitch, 3-row square for an ear. Perfect. The nice thing about these patterns is ChatGPT has gone into such little depth that these are really quick to work up. I've made this in like 20 minutes. It's a really fast capybara. Here is my capybara all finished. Now I did choose to put cartoon eyes in mine because I hate doing embroidered eyes. Embroidered eyes are probably safer. They're gonna definitely stay in better than these and maybe inflict less pain, but I wanted to maybe inflict more pain. So I am using my cartoon eyes. This looks like anything but a capybara. A piece of crap, yes. It looks like a pig more than it does a capybara. Definitely more of that. But since I put some rocks, it has a little bit more oomph to it, you know? So when I do throw it or I slam it and yell, damn it, damn it, damn it, it's gonna mean something. And I think that's really important for a Dammit doll or ball, whichever this is. I hope this has given you some ideas of your own Dammit doll you can maybe make, or maybe you just have a coworker or a friend that maybe isn't one of your favorite people. They're a friend, but maybe they're not a friend, you know? And you could make them something horrible and give it to them, and it'll be kind of like a little voodoo thing. And I'm going too far into this, aren't I? I'm petty and sadistic, I apologize. Maybe don't do that. But in case you are like me, it's an idea. Just an idea is all I'm saying, okay? don't blame me later on, but I don't mind suggesting it to you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time here on The Rumi Mill. Bye. Damn it. He had a nice hard landing. I liked that. I'm gonna be like, when are y'all going back to school? And they're gonna say, 12 more weeks. And I'm gonna be like, damn it. Just like that. That's how you use this. Or, like I said, if there's somebody you're upset with or something, you don't have to throw it at the person. You can just throw it at a wall and damn it. And just like that. That's how you do that.